We'll help you find the best battery backup for your oxygen concentrator, the one that keeps you breathing safely when the power goes out. Pick the wrong backup, and a power outage becomes a medical emergency. We judge these 5 options on runtime for real concentrator wattage draws, pure sine wave output, recharge speed, and portability, pulling from specs, owner reports, and real-world feedback. Out of the dozens on Amazon, only these 5 are worth your time. One pick here will genuinely surprise you. Whether you need whole home runtime or a travel-ready solution, there is an answer in this list for you. If you just want a proven, no surprises backup for your oxygen concentrator, and you're not ready to go full lithium, the CyberPower CP1500 PFCLCD at $239.95 is your entry point. It's rated 1,500 volt amperes and 1,000 watts, gives you 12 outlets, and carries UL certification, so it's not a gamble. The PFC sine wave output is the detail that matters here. Sensitive medical equipment like concentrators needs clean power, and this delivers it. Rated 4.4 stars across over 11,000 reviews, buyers clearly trust it. The limitation is the lead acid chemistry, heavier, shorter cycle life than lithium. This is the one for you if budget is the priority, and you want a well-reviewed, UL-certified foundation before we get into the lithium builds that change the math entirely. If you need more wattage headroom and longer runtime, this is where the math starts to shift. The Golden Mate 1,500 volt amperes / 1,000 watts lithium UPS is priced at $379.99 and steps up to a full 1,000 watts of output with 296 watt-hours of LiFePO4 capacity. That extra headroom matters if your concentrator draws harder under load. You also get 8 outlets, AVR, pure sine-wave output, and an LCD display to monitor everything in real time. At a 4.3 out of 5 across 210 reviews, owners are generally satisfied. The honest caveat is that available data on this specific unit is limited, so if deep third-party verification matters to you, factor that in. This is the one for you if you want maximum wattage output and the longest portable lithium runtime in the Golden Mate lineup. If you use an InnoGen 1G5 or InnoGen Rove 6, this next option takes a completely different approach. The InnoGen extended 16-cell battery runs $464.99, and it is designed specifically for your machine, not a universal workaround. That compatibility matters more than people realize. Up to 12 hours and 45 minutes of runtime on settings 1 through 2, in a pack that weighs just 2.18 pounds. That is genuinely impressive portability for that kind of endurance. Owners rate it 4.7 out of 5 across over 1,000 reviews, which signals real-world satisfaction. The honest limitation is that this only works if you already own a compatible InnoGen device. It is useless otherwise. This is the one for you if you own an InnoGen 1G5 or Rove 6 and want manufacturer-matched runtime without hauling a separate UPS unit. If you need a backup power solution that works with almost any home oxygen concentrator, not just one specific brand, the Golden Mate 1,000 volt amperes / 800 watts is where most people should land. At $209.99, it sits right in the sweet spot between underpowered and overkill. You get 800 watts of continuous output and 230.4 watt-hours of stored energy, which gives you a real cushion when the grid goes down. The LiFePO4 lithium chemistry is the detail that actually matters here. Golden Mate rates these cells at a 10-year lifespan, so this is not a unit you replace every couple of years like a traditional lead-acid UPS. Over 1,300 reviews at a 4.4 out of 5 rating backs up that reliability story. 8 outlets means your concentrator, humidifier, and phone can all stay live at once. The honest limitation is wattage. If your concentrator pulls close to or above 800 watts at peak, you need to step up. But for the vast majority of home units, this covers you cleanly. This is the one for you if you want a long-lasting, versatile backup that handles any concentrator without locking you into one ecosystem. And this is the one I'd actually put my own money on. The Golden Mate 1000 volt amperes / 600 watts lithium UPS is our top pick. And at $179.99, it earns that spot in a way that genuinely surprised me. Most UPS units in this price range run lead-acid batteries that wear out in 3 to 5 years. This one uses LiFePO4 chemistry, and that's the detail that changes everything. The rated lifespan is 10 years. For a medical device backup, that's not a nice to have, that's the whole argument. The 153.6 watt-hours capacity and 600 watts continuous output cover the majority of home oxygen concentrators cleanly, with enough runtime to get you through a typical outage. You also get 8 outlets and a Sinuwave output, which is what concentrators actually need to run safely. The LCD display keeps you informed in real time. Now, this unit is newer to market, so independent long-term data is still building. Check current reviews before you buy and confirm the warranty terms for your situation. But the spec foundation here is exactly right for most users. This is the one for you if you want a medically appropriate, long-life backup that won't need replacing before your concentrator does. So here is the honest breakdown. Lead-acid units like the CyberPower cost less upfront, but way more and degrade faster. Real drawbacks when someone's oxygen supply is on the line. The InnoGen battery solves one problem perfectly, but only for one machine. The Golden Mate 1500 volt amperes brings the most power, but most concentrators simply do not need it. The 600 watts and 800 watts lithium models hit the sweet spot, and the 600 watts wins because it balances runtime, weight, and price without overbuilding for a problem you do not have. Every option on this list solves the oxygen backup problem for a specific buyer. But the Golden Mate 1000 volt amperes / 600 watts hits the broadest target. Right price, right runtime, lithium reliability, and nothing wasted. If you need uninterrupted oxygen supply and one clear answer, that is it. Links are in the description so you can check current pricing right now. All 5 links are in the description. Drop a comment telling us your concentrator model. We read everyone. And subscribe so you never miss a backup power update.